Hey, what's up everyone? Nico here, Sun Gluten, for another episode of Road to Top 30. Jumping straight into it, or it was a bit short. Jumping straight into it, or it was a bit short. Jumping straight into it, or it was a bit short. So let's have a look at the card here and the text. But I think Baron is here, so we won't take too much time because I've already been a bit late, as I said. So here, we have the text so that I still show them around. Not much except Holtzman, obviously very interesting. Artillery for cheap if we can't do anything else. Tech negotiation becomes a bit more viable, round one. And the Imperium row, nothing really groundbreaking, but Spice Trader, negotiated withdrawal, not bad cards. Let me set up the Twitch control room at the same time because I've really just jumped into it at breakfast and wanted to make it for this deadline, so it was a bit tight, to be fair. But yeah, the last few games were not too bad, except
Moi, s'il n'y avait pas d'icône de quête au-dessus, en général, je leur parlais pas au PNJ.
The last one I did was
Vous
a
cachez
loss, unfortunately.
I must live.
But we will hopefully be able to come back from that and get closer to top 30 again, because we keep getting in and out of that top 30, so we hope to be able to break that glass ceiling we have and go further up. Hopefully top 20 would be the next goal. Alright, and first one, probably Tessia would be my bet. Yeah, it is Tessia. So the usual master stroke, nothing too surprising there. And we get going. Well, that's quite a horrible hand, but we might still be able to make something out of it. And we have at least some persuasion, so that could be positive. Depending on what is being bought there, we might find something that would be of interest to us. And let's see if they leave us the Hardy Warriors or not, because that would most likely be of interest to us. Unless we go full space, if that's remaining open after Menmon, that might be an idea, to be fair. Because then our next round's master stroke, if we can do it, would actually allow us to do an early shipping right after it. So it could be nice. Yeah, I might just do it, to be fair. I think let's try it. Last time I tried a bit of an unconventional Baron start. It was not the greatest outcome, at least in terms of early, mid-game we were falling quite behind, but it's also to prevent Tessia from having fall space and smuggling round 1, which would be quite OP, to be fair. And yeah, it's not the conflict of our lives neither there for the round 1. It's not like something I absolutely want to win. So we can try it a bit different. But we will actually have to early reveal, unfortunately, because Dune would only be playable on Haga Basin, but I want to keep that water for Hardy Warriors next round. So that is a bit of a shame, but not a big loss, to be fair. Maybe a spice or 2 we lose out of that agent, but that would be it. Oh, and even Haga Basin would be taken. Funny start from Lito, actually, collecting as much spice as he could in this round 1. That's quite unconventional. But I like unconventional players. It makes for more interesting games overall, because I mean they're completely unpredictable. So it's hard to really like anticipate what you as a player will do, knowing that other players have completely random moves that they can pull out of their pockets. So yeah, let's see what Lito surprises us with in this game. So we do have to early reveal here. I think I prefer a negotiated withdrawal, also for the excess access there, but also the reveal and the troop on purchase, quite nice. And liaison. Oh, we could also yeah, I was thinking actually going to Haga Basin and buying the peddler for the water, but anyways Haga Basin was taken, so that was already just like a speculation. One worrying thought is Lito and Menmon might not, Lito and Tessia might not even have had faction accesses in their hand. Tessia does not matter actually, because she plays after us. Oh, that's typically the kind of thing I would have loved to get with our persuasion. But obviously our early reveal made that impossible. But yeah, let's see what everyone revealed actually, because I have missed a bit the cards. Yes, so Lito. Oh, okay. So it's not like he's necessarily an unconventional player. He just had a very unconventional first hand here. 0 faction accesses. Makes it a bit problematic. Menmon used his faction access, but nothing else there. And Tessia also no faction access. That's interesting. So we did not have the worst hand, worst first hand. By far not, rather among the best ones, to be fair. Let's hope for a good first rank reward, and for the fact that they don't go to Hardy Warriors, because actually Lito counts, so it's just about Menmon. Oh, that's a nice conflict. I would love to win that one. Okay, that's a full space. Let's see what Menmon does. Does he block us? Or is our bet a winning bet? Ah, he does block us. That's annoying. That's very annoying. Well, we have smuggling. I guess that will be our play here. Let's still take an intrigue out of it. Oh, finesse. Not too bad. I was thinking, but I can't use it yet. Or at least not to get early shipping, but okay, this suit is taken as well. That was my second idea out of the cards we have here. Problem is, for our hardy warriors, we will only have diplomacy in the hand to make it happen. Ah, full space. Okay, not as bad as I thought. The question is, do we play diplomacy and sit out the conflict again while having 2 daggers in hand, which would be a bit of a bummer, or do we go to Arakin here with reconnaissance? Let's really hope next round we have faction access in hand to go to Hardy Warriors, because at least this time Menmon has 0 water, so we are 100% sure we could make it happen. But yeah, it will probably not be as good as a reward as the one we have here, so that's what really is a bit of a bummer to me, but I mean, we can't have everything, so. And it was our bet. We knew that it was not in our hands and that anyone playing before us with the water could go to Hardy Warriors to block us from it. But I guess I'll go for some wealth. Puts us closer to a Swordmaster. Once we recall, we should be almost there. Oh, and yes, because then it allows us to finesse in case we don't have Hardy Warriors next round. We could finesse to go to interstellar shipping first thing. Yeah, then we need to play diplomacy now. We might actually even delay the Hardy Warriors a bit further, I'm thinking. Because, I mean, depends on the reward, I guess. If it's really enticing, like a victory point in the control space, then I would probably do it first thing. Otherwise, we actually have a chance of getting our Swordmaster next round. Because finesse to get shipping access, we do shipping up and down, take the Solari, we're at 7, and then we kind of hope that, and I would believe that Dacia would go to smuggling, recall, and get her own Solari as well, feeding us one, and then we would be first in line for our Swordmaster. And I think I like that. Only counter arguments are if we get both our faction accesses in hand, we kind of have to trigger the Master Stroke now, otherwise we won't know exactly when we will be able to do that. Or if the reward here is really, really enticing for us. Okay, I know that's, I mean, It's not the worst, but I'm not really that interested. Although with negotiated withdrawal, actually, we could withdraw all 3 units, keeping just 1 unit in there. Yeah, that might be the play. In a second step, but I think I prefer getting early Soulmaster now that we are there. And anyways, only Tessia can go to Hardy Warriors, which she might do, to be fair, but it's not a conflict where it calls for heavy involvement, to be fair. Especially when once she recalls, she will have Soulmaster money, so this would be High Council money. It is a bit less urgent, I feel like. So we do finesse to get shipping access. We do a bit of an unconventional start with Baron, but I think this one, and mark my words, maybe famous last ones, but I think this one should turn out better than what we did last time around with those kind of delayed masterstroke tactics. We will take it to the Spacing Guild, because we should be able to get the alliance very soon. With the masterstroke, actually, it would give it to us. And now let's see if we write, if our bet pays off. Does Tessia feed us the Swordmaster? I think she should, because she's at the risk of not getting it then next round if she does so, because no, she would have 2 rounds, because she'd be first player in 2 rounds, so she has a bit of an advantage there, but she seems to take it, so that's positive for us. Okay, we still have another round of shipping next time, but after that Lito will have priority, unless someone else jumps too by that time. To be honest, I quite like that start, even though it's not really the usual Baron start. What I don't like with the usual Baron start is that you delay your Swordmaster by a round or 2 compared to what we have now, usually, because you focus on early shipping and obviously the combat involvement at in the first round or 2 for the Masterstroke. Then yes, you get quite quickly 5 Solari because of shipping, but you need another 3, so usually yes, the Masterstroke allows you to get a bump here with the Spacing Guild, so you might be a bit closer, but still it's rather around 4 if you're lucky, or 5 that you get your Swordmaster with that kind of play, and that's usually where Baron lags a bit in progression, when he's blocked at around 5, 6, 7 VPs depending on the exact state of the game. So yeah, I like that unconventional start that we are having here. Tessia with 5 water, she might just go to Hardy Warriors to spend some of that, or actually maybe Great Flat looks better. Another water, that's an That's unexpected, to be fair. 6 water now, that's a record at round 3, I would say. Yeah, for us it looks quite good, because Hardy Warriors will give us the alliance by triggering the Master Stroke, and then withdrawing will allow us to get another bump somewhere. Probably we won't compete here, to be honest. We will probably just get one bump with the Emperor or something. And we should, unless Leto now gets involved, we should get 2 Solari out of that. Plus, so the 3 we get from the alliance, that would be 5. So that's our High Council money whenever we're ready. Maybe not next round though, let's see. Because we only have the signaturing and the liaison for that. Alright, perfect. Leto does not get involved in the conflict, so we will be able to withdraw most of our Master Stroke units and get 2 Solari out of it. That's the power play gone. Oh, that would be a very nice one for us, but I would expect it to be gone by the time we will be in a position to buy it. I'm not even sure it's this round, depends on what we draw with Fold Space. Okay, well, if it's still there, at least we are in a position to buy it. Alright, Baron doing Baron things. Finally. Spending some of that water. Yeah, and she has no competition whatsoever for those spice reserves, because we all have a grand total of 0 water. She is doing funny things though. I would expect Tessia usually to go down back there. Anyways, she will get additional bumps on her 2 last Nuper tokens, so those should be the alliances she targets. In my opinion, but then again, I'm not the one playing her here, so I don't really mind. We're taking it with the Emperor, I think. And the Guild Ambassador is there. Oh yeah, that's because Tess actually recalled one of her agents. So I'm super happy about that. We will make sure to keep the alliance. So we will then not think twice and definitely go for shipping, because otherwise Vito will take it from us. Siege of Arakin is an interesting conflict. If we can fight for it, would be nice. But yeah, I mean, with that garrison, we should be in a position to do so. Diplomacy I'd like to use as well. Signaturing obviously as well, so maybe signaturing to Carthage could be a first option. Trying to scare off people there by committing already. And then diplomacy, let's see, if I need to commit more, obviously would be to go through oh well, still suit is taken, so that's not happening. Let's hope we get a combat card out of the two that we will get from the Signet and from Carthage, if Carthage is open. Otherwise we might just go to Siege Tower actually, get a water and still allow ourselves hardy warriors in case. Because I wouldn't mind winning that conflict. On the other hand, I would also like to play diplomacy on something else like secrets or, I mean, wealth, a bit of a less interesting spot, but just to get a bit of influence started there as well. Yeah, should we go still for the water? Or double? I think I prefer the double intrigue card play here, trying to get something nice out of it. An ambush would be nice. War chest, not too bad either. If we need to, we will use it. Here goes the Great Flat. We could also just delay diplomacy, because we are not too bad in terms of influence right there. Definitely the one with the most, I would assume. We have 4, 5, 7. Dessia has 4. Leto 5. And Menmon 3. So yeah, it's not like we're lagging behind, so we could afford not playing diplomacy this round if we need to. And reconnaissance to Siege Tower would maybe look good, but it's compromised there. Does Leto jump in with his last troop now? He does. So we might just draw a card with reconnaissance to Arakin, if that's open, and send in another 3 troops. The goal being not to play war chest. That would be nice. And it's not too bad, it increases our persuasion for the reveal, and it gets convincing argument out of the way for next round's hand. So I don't mind that too much. Let's do it. Might be a bit of an overcommitment, but again, he might have an ambush there. That's maybe why he was confident in sending that last troop in. And ideally, I would prefer not using the war chest, because with our use of the shipping track, I wouldn't be surprised if we can keep 10 Solari after High Council as well. So that would mean just 2 more triggers and we are 1 short. So just 1 person recalling would be that 1 short we are talking about. Hayliner. Well, that's a maximum of 10 for Dessia, so I'm not that scared there. Oh, 13 with the Dreadnought. Forgot to count that one in. So that would be war chest gone for us, because we will play it to try and get that point. because typically the logic here is the end game would be 1 point, and here it's 1 point as well, but it's also a point that we deny opponents. Oh well, she's not fighting, so we are pretty good there. I hope Menmon takes something out of the way here, because except Fremenkamp there's not much of interest. I mean, Worm Riders would be interesting, but we can't afford it. Kwisatz the same. Okay, so now it's just got worse. Let's just take 2 liaisons then. I'm not a big fan of Duncan Hidao at all, to be honest. If he had 2 persuasion instead of the swords, I might be more inclined to buy it here and there, but otherwise it's just a card I avoid. Alright, so we won that. That's one conflict I'm less interested in. We could maybe still send in something to use a withdrawal on it. I wouldn't mind then going to Arakin actually to feed us the High Council money, although Tessia might just go there. We are actually quite close to a Kwisatz, but it's not really a priority. It's round 5 already. We have 9 cards in the deck, so round 6 is fully covered. Round 7 almost as well, so earliest we would get anywhere close to even having Kwisatz in our deck is round 7, if we draw a lot in between. Otherwise it's probably going to be round 8 that we see it, and it might just be over by then. Do we maybe actually use smuggling if Menmon is not? Because that could be a recall for us. Getting the Emperor point. Getting 2 troops. And 5 Solari. Because the Holtzman is interesting, but I don't really see us getting there. We would need to wait another 2 rounds. Oh, and it's gone now anyway, so yeah, that's it. Shuttle fleet, not really interested, so it is smuggling for us. Yeah, next agent will go to High Council, at least if we can, because one of them might just give up on Swordmaster and do High Council instead. No, actually Menman already is there, so we will have it for sure, so that's nice. And then last agent, liaison to either of the city spaces. They all have arguments for us, to be honest. Water would be good, obviously, for Water of Life, but also for spice. Carthage is always Carthage, for me the best base city space, thanks to the intrigue cards. I'm really like big fan of those, obviously. And yeah, Arakin draws us a card which would increase our persuasion again and give us that extra Solari. So it could also be an idea. Yeah, we will need spice actually for the guild ambassador. So yeah, might mean we might go for a water actually to get ready maybe for a Haga Basin next round. Alright, that means Menmon can get to shipping and ruins a bit of one of our potential turns now, because he's playing just before us. So obviously that means we probably won't be able to play shipping anymore this game. Because next round it's Litos, round 6, then it would be Menmon round 7. And by then we might not be interested anymore, to be fair, unless for a war chest go up and down to get an additional 5 Solari. That could be a play endgame. Shuttle fleet. I hope she takes it first with the spacing guild. Okay, too bad, because that would have meant she wouldn't get the additional bump there. Okay. So our road to endgame would probably be that friendship point. We will be halfway there again with already with the withdrawal. So that would be 7 once we get it. Then the guild ambassador, we should trade it for a point with the reveal. That would be 8. And then, yeah, hopefully getting involved in a conflict with 2 VPs, that would be 10. And on the way, I mean, if we can get a Spiceness floor, maybe with a Water of Life, that's just bonus. Everyone's very low on spice as well, so that's good. At least as it stands for round 7, there shouldn't be too many Hayliners on site. But let's see by then, because obviously this will be 4 spice next round. I would really like to pick it up, but we might not be in a position to do so. I would have really loved putting in 4 troops to withdraw 3 and still remain in the conflict, but that's obviously not an option here. But I would have liked water and an intrigue out of it. Should we maybe withdraw and fight for that alliance though? Because we would be playing before Tessia. Yeah, no, we only have diplomacy to go there. It's a 50-50 to get it, and it's a bit of a low value play to go to wealth at this stage, to be honest. Oh, opulence. Do we really withdraw? I mean, yeah, if I was not withdrawing, I should have just sent in one troop. So yes, we do retreat. Hurts a bit, but I still think it's the right play. Opulence for sure. Might mean we won't get to a war chest, but opulence is also a VP for a bit cheaper in terms of Solaris, so we could use it as a combat card potentially. But let's see, I mean, again, we might not be even seeing that card by the time endgame comes, so let's see. That's annoying, we can't go to Haga Basin. So I would really want another water to get enough for a potential great flat next round. On the other hand, we are also super close to a Spice Must Flow. I mean, we are above it. It's just I still want to play at least 2 cards. So maybe we go draw one with Arakin. Although if it's a Guild Ambassador, it's a bit of a waste. Actually, yeah, best we can get is 1 persuasion out of it, so it's not perfect. Yeah, we are a bit stuck with that hand. Maybe we just play 1 agent and then reveal. Or maybe we still go to Arakin, really praying that we don't get Guild Ambassador, because that would hurt us a bit. Although then we could use it for a Menta and get some spice out of it. Or actually protecting our alliance a bit better. Might not be the worst. Yeah, let's maybe start with an Arakin. Then we can play more than just 1 agent. And if it draws us a Signature and Haga Basin is not taken by then, that would be very good news. We could then go there, get that additional spice, maybe even do Water of Life to make sure we spend the spice on Guild Ambassador and to make sure we have enough persuasion for a Spice Must Flow. Let's see. Obviously, there's a long way to go until there. But I like that play most, common signaturing. Too bad. Are we fighting here? Maybe for a water spice and nobody. I mean, yeah, Tessia has a bit of a high garrison, but yeah, let's play. Let's play. I know it's round 6. We shouldn't overcome it before high value conflicts, but I feel like it's still acceptable. We're still within acceptable range. Menta is gone, so that's a Guild Ambassador use getting reduced there. We had a 50-50. Dune would also have worked actually for us to go to Haga Basin next round, but I mean this turn. But unfortunately it was not meant to happen. What can we do? Guild Ambassador, actually, if we choose the Spice, we could trigger Water of Life. We would then draw these 2 cards, but it's not really that useful. Yeah, it would actually allow us to at least play our last agent, whether it is a Diplomacy to get the Bene Gesserit point or Signaturing to get the second water, another water, because we would have spent it by then with Water of Life. And maybe we do that. And yeah, by going to tech negotiation, actually, it also increases our persuasion already just by 1. And we could get artillery for free. Don't mind that too much. And choosing the 2 spies, we could actually just go Diplomacy to Selective Breeding as well, instead of triggering Water of Life. Which would make sense, I believe. Let's do that play and take the spice then. Let's see next round. If Haga Basin is still open, we might just do Water of Life to use Signaturing on Haga Basin. If it's been taken, well, it seems to be the case, we will then rather do Diplomacy to Selective Breeding and keep Water of Life for another turn. Was it Menman who took a power play? Oh yeah, he played it on Spacing Guild, right? No, Selective Breeding is taken. That's a bit of a bummer. It's exactly what I wanted to do right there. Well, then I guess we use Diplomacy for an additional water on Still Suits. Because we are at 9 now, we solved our persuasion problem with tech negotiation. We don't need Water of Life. Haga Basin has been taken, so not much of an interest to get that in our hand now. So yeah, second water would not be the worst idea here. We could actually commit a bit more if we want to maybe compete for another alliance. Could make sense, because actually if Desia wins it, she could be in a strong position to get another 2 points. I mean, getting 1 directly and competing for another potentially. So let's do it. Yeah, and we put our garrison level with everyone else. That's just second dreadnought. Feels a bit like she might have a grand conspiracy. That endgame card with so many conditions feels almost like a side quest, but it could very well be. But she doesn't have actually No, maybe not. High Council, Spice Must Flow is missing. She's one of having those two factions with 4+. So it is very well in her reach. What I'm thinking is no one else has a Dreadnought, so maybe it's not the best use of an agent space to get a second one here. On the other hand, she also acquired a tech with it, so it's not it's probably still quite a productive move. What did she acquire, by the way? Wind traps, right. And she has shuttle fleet, so constant source of Solari every start of the round. Did anyone buy a Spice Must Flow up to now? I don't think so. No. That was a conflict wing, terrible purpose. Right, now is the first Spice Must Flow. Yeah, let's keep an eye on Tessa. If she gets to that shifting allegiances, we might not really want to challenge her too much on those alliances. Then again, we could challenge her on both. If we win it here, we could take the water from a bonus here and get close to this alliance as well, so that she has to choose and she won't probably be able to defend both. Yeah, shifting allegiances. What kind of card did she buy before committing to like challenging her? So she has shifting allegiances. What else does she have in terms of faction accesses? Oh, Menman has a... yeah, we need to remember that as well. He's got a Kwisatz. She's got 0 faction access. Oh, yeah, X-Skill Compact, but it's not relevant for the alliances we're looking into now. Yeah, 0 faction accesses for the Emperor or the Fremen. Can I still have a look? No. Oh yes, okay, amazing. So she probably has her diplomacy in hand, potentially, okay. And Menman, I just want to see if the... okay, it's gonna get mixed now in his deck, the Kwisatz. Let's do it. Although we are missing a point, so maybe we should just challenge her. No, but if we challenge on one hand, it's quite easy for her to... okay, well, the shifting allegiances is not coming there anytime soon, so we could just challenge on the Fremen and get the point. It's maybe a bit safer, yeah. Gives us a water as well. And actually Water of Life might allow us to draw something to go to Hardy Warriors first thing this round. Oh, not even needed. We have Diplomacy in hand and Guild Ambassador, so we want the 3 spice this time. Yeah, we can steal that alliance. We should be able to trigger endgame end of this round, unless something very surprising happens. So yes, we steal the alliance now with the Hardy Warriors. We commit to the conflict for a worst case, hopefully a second place, which would still give us a point. Water of Life, we might use it, but I still want to stay flexible on where we go grab our spice for the ambassador, depending on obviously what other people take there. I would probably prefer just taking it from Imperial Basin with a signet ring, or actually with Dune the Desert Planet. Yeah, I mean, if Imperial Basin is open, we would just trigger Water of Life first and see what we want to play for our last two agents. Okay, Great Flag is taken anyway, so we can play Water of Life regardless, because resuscitation as well, so we don't need to water anyways. And let's see if we can get to a Spice must flow this round. So yeah, it will be Water of Life first. Oops, sorry, kicked my mic. Will be Water of Life first, but we might actually do Dagger to Menta if we're still far from the Spice must flow. And then risk the fact that no one will, or at least one of those two will be open for a guild ambassador. Oh, actually, wait, if we use Water of Life, we need, okay, no, we need 3 spice. So it is enough to go to either of those. Seven. Well, that's worse than I thought, because even if we do Menta and we draw a card worth 2 persuasion, then we have no way of going to grab spice. So I think we kind of have to give up on getting a Spice must flow this round. Unless tech negotiation is open as well, then our dagger would help. Then again, our daggers have value right now with the artillery. So are we maybe just going for it? Maybe first card tag, because I expect one of those 2 spice places to be open. Let's try it. Let's actually go with the signet ring. Oh, infiltrate, amazing. We're not sure we actually need infiltrate, but it can be a guarantee that we can go to Haga Basin and pick up 2 spice anyways. Could also pick up 2 spice from interstellar shipping actually by infiltrating. But it doesn't matter. I guess better to go to Haga Basin just to block it from... actually no, Imperial Basin is better, because we don't spend water. And we block other people from potentially taking it. Although it's probably not a high priority for them at this stage. Oh, is she competing here? Or no, she's probably taking that alliance. If she doesn't and comes here, it means she has a way of stealing it from us, probably. Which might actually mean a guild ambassador to Menta to defend it could be a play. Because she will probably steal it before our reveal, so it would have 0 value for us to keep it if we don't have the alliance. Only thing with Menta, it means... Menta is taken now. Okay, well, too bad. Then tech negotiation would be the next option here. yeah, I guess we have to do that. We probably still trigger the endgame if we end up first or second here. But let's see. What is the code? Wait, I missed it. Oh, shifting allegiances, no. Wait. Ah, no. That's what she revealed, my bad. Okay, Araki's recruiter. Yeah, but we should still be in a position to get in the points thanks to the daggers and the war chest. Ah, he is out of reach for us though, because we get to 14 plus war chest is 18. But anyways, if we spend war chest, we can't have Solari for the second point on purchase, so first or second don't matter too much to us, but it matters for him because he can buy a second point, so he would get to 8. Does he have enough? No, I don't think so. Yeah, he only has 1. So no Huntsman, no endgame card, so yeah, not too scared if it ends this round. And what does Tessia have again? Okay, nothing impacting endgame there. Not sure why he's unhappy about what Green did. I mean, she's also fighting for a point there. Yeah, anyways. We will assume it will go on, because it just might. On the other hand, if we reveal a Chom directorship by buying something now, would give her 1 point, just 1 point. Yeah, no, then we can, and compete with us potentially, but I don't expect that to be too much of a problem, and it's a low probability that here comes the directorship. Wait, when did she grab an entry card? I'm a bit confused. Ah, wait, no, Menmon didn't have an intrigue, so... Yeah, that's... okay. Ready to send out the GG message in case Tessia does not have anything. Oh, she does. Alright, well. It's probably another round then, because I don't have anything to fight for here. I mean, to fight with. So we can't get to the point. That's a heavy combat strength for just a miserable 2 Spice and 2 Solari. Alright, then that is unexpected and not very positive for us, to say the least. it becomes closer and closer for that end game. What do we have now? The thing is, opulence actually could help us for a point. Opulence would be nice. Yeah, we have it already, thanks to the reward. We kinda need to try and fight for that conflict, I feel like. Tessia has one dreadnought advantage over us now. Oh, and our cards, goodness me. And we are at 8 actually. And we only have one city access, otherwise I would have done siege tower to research station with an infiltrate. But that's not working. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem what we have here. We probably go to Arakin to draw something. Yeah, we draw the same, which allows at least to go one more time to a combat space and deploy something more, but I'm doubtful we win it, that conflict at least. Let's hope the game is a different story, but it is a bit problematic. Maybe I should have done Manta first actually, instead of Arakin. Oh, and she takes the alliance. We couldn't do anything about that anyways, but that's exactly why that game should have stopped last round. That's horrible. Because now it's not even said we can reach 10 points. I guess we'll go to Carthage next and hope for a very good intrigue card. Yes, that is very positive for us that Tessia can't get there. That's the one thing I was really scared of, because that was an easy point for her until now. And the problem now with another round is that Menmon might just be in a position to trigger his Holtzmann engine, just one spice must flow short of it, so it should be his absolute priority there. And it probably is. Yeah, that hand was a bit of a nightmare, to be fair, because any of Spice Must Flow or Dune replaced by any of the 3 cards we had there before playing Arakin would have meant we could get both Spice Must Flow and Opulence, but that is not the case. Oh, and that's probably a Hayliner for Menmon next. Yeah, there's no way anyways we get to a Spice Must Flow here, unless we do actually Menta now. Leaves us enough for Opulence. Yeah, I quite like that. Negotiated withdrawal. Yeah, withdrawing is useless for us anyways, but at least it gives us again a purple spot, so it might be Carthage next. Or does the Holo Projector actually save us? If we do negotiated withdrawal to tech negotiation, brings us down to 7. Then we can cycle a spice must flow and get to 9. Yeah. That would allow us to reach 10 points. Let's see. Hopefully Menmon is not going to tech negotiation, because that I should have seen it probably before. Actually, if he doesn't buy it, we could always infiltrate. If he doesn't buy the particular one we need, holo projector, then it could work. Yeah, because sending one more troop in, I mean, yeah, the entry card here might be a game changer, but it's very, very unlikely. And like corner the market doesn't do anything for us. Plans within plans, nothing either. So the Grand Conspiracy actually would work for 1 point, but it's 1 point, and it's very unlikely we get something like that valuable out of it. Whereas here it's 1 point for sure for a spice must flow. So I think we need to do it that way. Yeah, that game is so much up in the air now. Last round it was a clear win, and this round is completely unknown what will happen. Let's do it next round. And yeah, means an early reveal for us, but it has more value than one last agent play, because we can't do much with an agent now anyways. And we're not the only one to early reveal. What did she reveal? Because in the end did not do much with that. Oh, she couldn't. Yeah, didn't have much value in playing that. I would still have played Dune to get one more spice though. Could work for a tiebreaker. Because now it is gonna be endgame. I mean, the only way it's not is if 2 players die. Actually no, because we will get to 10 points. But yeah, that would be our way to winning for sure. Otherwise, I'm not sure we win. I don't think there is a way for us to win. Because if Lito wins now the conflict, he beats us on a tiebreaker. If Menman goes to Hayliner, beats everyone, he gets to 10 with 1 spice, but probably will get another spice must flow by the time his reveal turn comes. So he would beat us. Actually, yeah, anyone beats us if they win that conflict. He does not go. He could have gone to Hayliner to get 2 points. Maybe that meant he couldn't then get a spice must flow. Maybe he needed that persuasion. And now he gets 1 point out of the spice must flow, 1 point out of the Holtzman, and 1 point out of trashing the spy satellites. Yeah, then it's more for him. But it means someone else gets 2 points, so... yeah, and we can't do anything about that. We can't beat anyone for that conflict, yeah. So let's do a holo projection. And get our points in there. Yeah, too bad. I really saw that game as a win. In the last rounds or so, around 5, 6, 7, we had a good tempo, we were going there. But around 7, we just got sneaked past by Tessia for the second place, which would have given us 1 more point. And now everything fall into pieces. Obviously now the alliance was taken from us. We can't really fight for that conflict because of that bad hand we had. And we barely scraped the surface to get 10 points there. Probably reveals here for Spice Must Flow. That is unfortunate. Oh, and the Ixion Engineer. That's a very good play because he can trash it just after it. That's amazing. I'm a big fan of that. That was so well thought through. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Yeah, that sucks. We'll end up third probably. Maybe second if we're lucky, but... Ah no, well, no, because we get... Yeah, it's terrible. Would have been first last round, and that's how much one round changes everything. We might even end up fourth, to be fair, because he's got some intrigues on him there, Lito. Oh, please use another one that spends 2 spies so that we could potentially win or be second on a tiebreaker. Does not seem to be the case. What do we get as an intrigue that could still maybe play in our favor? There's very little chance we get something we can use. I think it's just about the corner of the market or Grand Conspiracy. Oh, did he just spend 2 spies for that? No, my bad, he just went up there. That would have been a bit of a funny play. No, double cross. Useless there. Oh, and anyways, he had the tiebreaker, so he could have trolled us with the double bump. Yeah, third. Not nice. We lose a bit of elo again after last night's offline or off the record, let's say, loss I had. Now that's 2 negative elo in a row. Does not feel great, but we will get back to winning ways, hopefully next game. I feel it, we just have to insist a bit and it will come back for sure. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, yeah, we need a couple more results to get back to top 30. 1 win will bring us back to 31. And then another one would bring us to 27th. So let's just go from there. 2 wins in a row should be achievable, wouldn't it? Anyways, I'm a bit joking, obviously. It's super hard to get 2 wins in a row, so, and it is a lot of luck, so we need to just be patient and see that hopefully coming soon. Yeah, thanks a lot for your time, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're still around here, and see you soon, maybe on the live as well, or on Twitch. Actually, I'm streaming now most of my games on Twitch, so maybe we can see ourselves there, or on YouTube Live. I do it every Sunday for now. I might try to find a way to do it multi-platform at the same time. I know it's feasible, but I haven't really looked into it. I was too busy playing Dune. So yeah, have a good one. See you soon. Bye bye.